Yo, what's up guys? It's Kaz here from Postnatal Recovery, and today I want to talk to you about weight loss made easy. So basically what we need to know is what is your current intake, what is your current diet, and how many calories do you need to be consuming to lose weight. So I'm going to make it super simple. We're going to have a look at 3 different things today. We're going to look at portion sizes made easy, removal of certain foods, and we're also going to have a look at nutrient dense versus energy dense food. Introducing the container. Perfect thing about your container is you can only fit the same amount of food inside this bad boy every time you use it. Okay, once that lid goes on, you can't fit any more food in here. The portion size, most likely the calories and the macronutrients will stay about the same. Okay, obviously if you put a piece of chicken in here and then some broccoli and then some sweet potato, it is going to be a little bit different, okay, because you're not always going to measure how much chicken you're going to put in here, but if we can keep it about the same size, that should come out in the amount of calories and macronutrients that your food has as well. So, what would I do? Well, basically what I would do first is I would work out my calories and macronutrients for whatever food I'm putting in here the very first time I use it, and then every other time if I can keep it looking the same, then I should have about the same kind of calories and macronutrients. Making my job when I prep my food super easy and super fast. Tip number 2, what's the point in portions if the type of food going in is the wrong type? So we look at removing the type of food, okay? So first thing I do is I get rid of the big 3. Take out soft drinks and high sugary foods, okay? If we can get rid of those big 3, then we're going to remove a lot of empty calories. Empty calories are usually referring to foods that are usually high in calories that don't have any nutrient benefit. So some of the big ones that usually stick out are lollies, chocolate, sugary foods, because most of these foods are usually high in calories but don't have any nutrients that are going to assist you with your performance or your recovery or the next training coming up. Step number 3, nutrient dense versus energy dense. Things that are nutrient dense basically refers to vitamins and minerals and that food that is full of something that's going to benefit you and benefit your training. Okay, so you can stick to the basics, vegetables and fruits, and then really good lean meats. And energy dense foods are the types of foods that don't even have to be big but contain a lot of calories. Something like chocolate or lollies, I know these sound like great ideas at the time, but most of the time they're just empty calories. Alright, so if you're eating those empty calories, they're not going to have many benefits. Energy dense foods are something that you need to be made aware of because usually they're smaller in size, but they can pack a whole bunch more calories. So if you have something like 100 grams of cashew nuts, that can get you about 500 calories. Whereas if you have 100 grams of chicken breast, you may only have around 160 calories. Why is this important? Well, hopefully it will influence your food selection every time you go to make a new diet plan or choose foods you're going to eat for that day. So to wrap up today, let's start using a container to track our portion sizes with the food that we're selecting throughout our diet plan. Second, let's start removing the food that has no nutrient benefit to us. And third, let's make sure we start adding more nutrient dense foods such as fruit or vegetables to the meals that we eat throughout the day. Also, let's be aware of energy dense foods. We don't necessarily have to remove them altogether, but if we're more aware of what type of food it is and how much energy calories it has in it, then we'll understand what to do with that food or where to put it when we need to eat. For my last point, don't be afraid to try a weight loss strategy. There's heaps of weight loss strategies online and in books. Just make sure that whatever you do, you stick to that weight loss strategy, follow the guidelines to a T, 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll see some solid results. Cheers, guys.
Never had much faith in love.